Hey everyone, this is part 2 of my bronzy fall makeup tutorial, and we left off from the last eyeshadow we were gonna put on, so we're just gonna pick up from where we left off from. Okay, so I already put my lid color and I put my crease color, which is the blending color to blend everything out, and we put the highlight color. So the last step is we left off from our crease. So I took my blending color, which was texture, and I applied that in the outer corner of our eye, which is the crease right there. And the purpose of that was to just smoke out the corner of our eyes. And what this also does is it's going to serve as an undertone for the darker color we're going to put on top. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to smoke out the outer corner of our eyes even more. So you're going to take a dark chocolate brown, and I'm going to be using an eyeshadow from MAC called Tempting, but you don't have to use a matte color. You could use any color you want as long as it's a dark chocolate color. Okay, so let's do that. Alright, we're almost done, guys. Okay, so this is Tempting from MAC, and it's a dark chocolate brown. And all the colors we're putting they're not matte, they have a subtle shimmer to it. So this also has shimmery iridescence in it, and it's a dark bronzy chocolate brown. So we're just going to take our pencil brush, and the reason why we're using a pencil brush is because it's small, and it's small enough to fit perfectly into the outer crease of our eye, this corner right here. And it's good for creating that perfect V shape that we need to achieve the smoky look. And I have small eyelids too, so this is a really good brush. If you have a small lid, then this is really good for that. Okay, so we're going to take Tempting, that dark chocolate brown, and you're just going to take that and you're going to start right here in the end of you see where your pupil is, the end of your pupil, and you're not going to start from the middle, because like I said, I don't really like starting my outer corner. The outer color that I use to make the smoky look, I don't really like starting from too inward of the eye where the tear duct is, because it makes it look more sloppier. So you're just gonna go the half corner of your eye, the half outer corner, and you're gonna start right here, the middle, the half outer corner, and you're just gonna pop it into your eye socket. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna feel for that bone, your eye socket bone. And you're just going to bring that down slightly, like that. And then you're going to go down, and you're also going to pat the color to make the eyeshadow look more vibrant, to give it more of a color payoff. And now you're going to add more product to the brush, and this is when you're going to start creating that outer V. So just create that outer V. And if you want, you could drag that color a little bit past your eyes to give it more of a smokier, darker effect. And you're just going to create that outer V. Just like that. See how it looks smoky, but it's not too overwhelming? These are the kind of smoky looks that's appropriate for everyday, for daytime occasions. Because it's a smoky eye, but it's right in between. It's not too dramatic, and it's not too overwhelming. This is really good for everyday looks. So you're just going to make that outer V, and that's what it looks like. And as you can see, we didn't go too in. We didn't pass the inner portion of our eye. We just stayed in the corner. So I'm gonna make it a little bit more smokier because, like I said, it could you could control how smoky you want it to be. So whatever is good for you. I'm just gonna take some more of that product, the eyeshadow and Tempting, and I'm just gonna quickly make that outer V darker. And I winged it out a little bit past my eye. Okay? So now you're going to take your blending brush and you're going to apply your blending color, which I used was Texture from MAC, which is my blending color. Just going to apply some on your blending brush. And this is basically the last step. This is going to tie in everything together. And you're going to just blend out the outer portion of your eye. And you're not going to go too in, because if you do windshield wiper motions, you're just going to make everything too muddy. And you're going to distribute that darker color towards the inside, which is basically going to just ruin the whole look. So we're just going to take some texture and we're just going to stay in the outer portion of our eye. And we're just going to use circular motions. And we're just going to blend it out, creating a smoky result. Okay. See how smoky that looks? It's really, really bronzy. Really bronzy and really appropriate for every day. I love brown smoky eyes. I actually prefer them. Prefer them more than those really dark dramatic eyes. I love natural makeup. Okay, so you're just gonna blend that out, and you're just gonna concentrate in your outer corner, and you're gonna blend it where your highlight color is. Just gives it a really smoky effect. Okay? Just gonna get a little bit closer so you guys could see. Alright, so I noticed that some of that darker product went in towards the lid. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna retouch the lid color. We're gonna retouch it and we're gonna apply more of that brighter color. And what we used before was All That Glitters, which was this one right here. And we're just gonna retouch that real quick because some of the product got covered up with that darker color. Just patting it on, right? So now the last eyeshadow we're gonna put, guys, what we're gonna do is, as you can see in this eye, I put a really bright shimmery color in the middle, and you're gonna take I prefer using a white one, but it depends on your skin tone. But if I put a light beige color in my tear duct, it doesn't show up that well, and it doesn't give me a pop of color that I desire. So we're just gonna take a really bright eyeshadow, and we're gonna be using that same white eyeshadow that we used as our highlight color, and which was Sephora, called what is it called? Aspen Summit. And we're just gonna take a little pencil brush and we're just gonna pop that in our tear duct. And this is really important, you guys. If you want your eyes to look more brighter and more awake, like you actually had enough sleep, because I know a lot of us don't get enough sleep every night, you're going to apply a tear duct right in the corner, and what that's going to do is it's going to create a glistening effect. It's going to make the inner corner of your eyes bright and shimmery, creating your eyes to be wider and making it look more brighter, making you look more awake. So this is really important to make your eyes look really radiant and shine up. So we're just going to pop that in. We're not going to use that much. See what a difference that makes? You could just take your finger and just blend it out. put a little bit more. Yep, just like that. And you're just going to take your finger and just blend that out slightly. Alright, that's what it looks like. Alright, so now we're gonna line our eyes and we're gonna put our mascara, and that's gonna be the finished look. Alright, so I'm gonna line my bottom waterline with a black eyeliner, and I'm using Carbon Black Infallible Eyeliner by L'Oreal, which looks like that. And we're just gonna line our waterline. And after this, we're gonna lock in the color by putting a dark eyeshadow, preferably matte, to lock in the color. Alright, so now we're just gonna take a pencil brush and we're just gonna take a dark color that I have called Beauty Marked from MAC. And we're just gonna pop that in the outer portion of our bottom waterline. And we're just going to smoke that out to give it a nice smoky effect. Just in the outer corner to give it more smoky effect. Alright, so now what we're going to do is, since we're going for a neutral natural look, you're going to apply a medium thick line on the top on your top lash line. And I'm going to be using Black Track Fluid Line from MAC because I love using cream and gel eyeliners because the application is more smoother and more precise instead of using liquid. So we're just going to take an angled eyeliner brush, and this is from Sephora, and we're going to use Black Track Fluid Line from MAC. This is my favorite eyeliner. I use it like every day. And this is what it looks like. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little bit scratchy. I actually have a little bit cold. I've had a cold for like a week now, so all my videos I sound really scratchy, but this is not this is not my normal voice. Alright, so we're just gonna take that and we're gonna create a nice medium thick line. And since we're going for a smoky look, don't be afraid to wing it out, but don't wing it out too much. Just wing it out slightly, just like that. And I have small eyes, so I like winging it out because it elongates my eyes more. And instead of making one sharp line, to prevent mistakes, you're just going to do short strokes. Building up that line, making it thicker, making it longer. And I prefer to start from the middle because it makes the application more easier and more precise. And then once you're done lining from the middle to the outer portion, you're just gonna go in there in the inner part of your eye and finish off that line to complete your eyeliner. And oh wow, look at that. And you could thicken it as much as you want. I made a little mistake there. Alright? So you could thicken it out as much as you want. So if you desire it to be more thicker and more smokier, if you want more of a dramatic effect, then feel free to wing it out and put more eyeliner. But I prefer neutral look, so I'm going to leave like that. Okay guys, so my time is up. It's almost 15 minutes. I'm definitely not done yet. This is part 2 of my video, so look out for my next video, which is going to be part 3 of this look. And part 3, I'm just going to show you how I contoured my cheeks and what I have on the rest of my face and my lips. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye.